Yes guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm actually at my local gym and I'm actually sponsored by this gym. Yes, Baller League reactions. I didn't give you a prediction for match day 3. I think a few things were going on, but one of the things, it was actually my birthday. So happy birthday to me. 29 years old now and I'm getting on. I'm getting on guys. So not getting any younger. So listen, we're gonna go through the match day 3 results and N5 versus Clutch. So what was probably my prediction? It's not documented. I didn't give you a video, but I probably said N5 were the stronger team. Clutch were probably a dark horse, but I don't know what prediction I would have given, but I think N5, they've been a strong team this season. They beat us, NDL, and they come out on top. And it wasn't just one person. It was a whole load of players who put on a magical performance. They're more of a team, not like last year where there was only one guy kind of carrying the load as a goal scorer, but was at a detriment. In football, there's some things that don't get seen, I think, and I think a team is ultimately where you're gonna win this, and N5 are proving that at the moment. Clutch, in spells they were decent, but I think lapse in concentration at moments cost them, and they'll do alright for a first season, but I'm not sure about them being top 4. But I do think they're a strong team, and I do think they're a team that you got to watch them when you're versing them in your game week. So not to underestimate them, but I think it's something that it's new. They're new to the league, innit? So we're gonna see how they get on. Next match. So next match was Yanited versus Wembley Rangers, and if I was to make a prediction before this game, I would have probably said Wembley Rangers would have nicked it, and probably my point nearly got proven there, as Wembley Rangers were 2-1 up until the last 10 seconds, was it? Where United recovered a goal and tied it up 2-2. Ginger not in the building. They got Steve, Big Steve-O, on the sideline now with Sam Cox. And United, they look like probably a better all-round team, I would say, but they don't have their star players from last year. I think if they were to add their star players from last year, they would probably be one of, if not the best teams in the league. But they don't have Razak, they don't have Maro, and they don't have Tyler Winters. And next match, Deportrio versus M7 now. What prediction would I have given before the game? I think I would have probably given a draw. And I thought Deportrio, they would have done a lot more to come back. I think they finished top 4 last season. They looked like they started a bit slow this season. And M7, good team, but I think they do lapse in concentration as well. And I think that's what's going to hurt them in the end. But they have some strong players on show, and none other than Sam Fitzgerald. And that performance, hat-trick, the last goal that he scored, I don't know when the last time I've seen someone get duppied like that on a football pitch. That was mad. That goal was serious. That goal was serious. And even the reels and it's doing the rounds on socials right now. It's crazy. And shout out to everyone playing in Baller League this season, because the players are what makes it a spectacle. I know you got the YouTubers and you got all the people involved and whatever, but ultimately what's doing the rounds on the socials are actually the football clips. And you have to be a good player to go on the pitch and produce moments like that. That was a spectacular goal. You can't pull any random person off the street who's not good at football to do stuff like what they're doing. Yeah, next game, SDS versus Rukkas, and I probably would have said SDS win, and that's what happened. SDS won the game. Rukkas, again, not as bad as probably everyone was saying, but it's a new season and they're a new team, and it's going to take a long time for them to get used to what's going on. I personally didn't get used to everything that was going on till game week 5, probably game week 6. That's just me. Even our team, I would say, per se, like game week 4, 5, 6, this is when we started clicking as a team, treble. But yeah, Bruno, what a goal. And yes, Kaz came up clutch. with the penalty at the end, and that's STS's first win of the season, and they're on 11 games unbeaten. So strong performance from them, to be honest. There's some team that's gonna take a lot to stop them when it comes down to the clutch moments. And since Maz has come in, I don't think they've lost a game, which is actually scary. That's actually a big feat. Next game, NDL versus Vision, and probably, if not the game of the night, in terms of two teams going at it from a perspective of, yeah, these are the two teams that are going to be in the final four come end of the season. I think that was probably the most tactical, that was probably the most game related stuff in 11 side you're going to see as well. A lot of tactics, a lot of gaps being filled. No one really wanted to take risks, for example. Everyone was cautious of the player that they're playing against, and amazing goals as well. Kurt, that dink over Aaron, and then you got Aaron's finish as well. He made up for the mistake he just made, and yeah, out the hands. I've seen Aaron do that a few times last season, so no surprise there. But we got the win in the end, and at 2-2, I was watching it at home, and I was saying, we need someone to just take the game by the scruff of the neck, and none other than Tyler Winters. Tyler, ball roll, cut inside, left foot, bang. Great finish. And to be honest, if I was to bet money on who the guy would be to do that, it'd probably be him, to be fair. We got other players as well, but I think Tyler right now, he's been the guy for us since the start of the season. So last game, 26ers versus MVPs, and what would I have predicted? I would probably predicted a draw. 26ers, they do cause MVPs a lot of problems since they played them last season, and I think they're 2-0 against MVPs. 3-1, we went to a game changer, and the game changer won 1-1 or 1-on-1, whatever you want to call it. I always forget, man. Need to remember, but a 1-on-1, that was a game changer that probably needed to be had, because the game was a bit like no one was breaking through. There was a lot of stoppage in play, and 26ers ended up getting it done. My boy Serene in goal, heading the ball on the line. You know, why don't you just kick it out? I don't know why you just didn't kick it out more time. That was a bit mad, but I've been there in goal, trying to stop the ball on the line, head it off the line. I know how it gets, man. But that was the first time I watched actually a full game week, every single second. And what did I think of the quality? I think the quality's gone up, me personally. I don't see a bad team, although that they might look bad, that they're playing against a better team, but compare them to last season, some of these teams, they'll finish probably top 6 if you're judging by the teams of last season. But unfortunately, the quality's gone up. They're finding out this season that, you know, it's not that easy. Even if you've said that in the past, you've been a spectator watching from the outside, when you're in it, you fully see how difficult it is. And I think I've been training more time this season, so I haven't actually been on the pitch, but just judging by our team's results compared to other teams' results in training, when I'm coming up against Kieran Clark, Amadou, Isaac Modi, been difficult. It's been tough. I know full well if these scores, like a 3-2 versus a Vision, I know that would have been a difficult game to be in. That wouldn't have been an easy game to just be a part of and make something happen. I think this season definitely has got bigger, and also on social media, what you're seeing as well, every time I open my phone, the first thing I'm seeing is a Baller League clip. Yeah, that is a lot from last season. Last season, yeah, there was a few moments I do remember, but I think this season, they've made sure it's been plastered all over your phone, your socials, other people's socials, getting reposted to this demographic, that demographic. There's all types of people that's locked in and who are people that are reviewing what's happening as well. It might not be people that are actually watching the football. It might be people that are more interested in the YouTubers and in the gimmicks and the antics. Look at the mystery player that he's amassed so many views online, millions of views. Obviously, Nico with the coffin, that was something that amassed ridiculous amount of views. Ginge going, I'm a celebrity, and then bringing in Steve Bracknell, that's something that's amassed millions of views. Sam Fitzgerald, flick, goal, that's probably amassed so many different views. There's been other antics that's gone on in-game and Micah Rich's promo with Daniel Sturridge and Idris Elba, and this year's been a bit crazy. Marketing wise, I think they've done a lot better this season, and long may it continue, because the more it happens, the more the players get paid. How I see Baller League isn't something that's real, it's something that's entertainment. Football, in terms of you go 11 aside, or even another 6-a-side game, it's just 2 teams, the best team wins. Baller League, anything can happen. There's so much going on that you never know. You just have to have the luck of the draw sometimes. And I think other things as well, providing a personal portfolio of yourself, for example, bringing that into Baller League definitely has its advantages as well. So I think you need a lot coming to the table when you're playing it in something like Baller League. It's not just you're a good player, you turn up, make it happen. There's a lot of other things that get involved as well. Matchday 3. The table looks like this. N5, top of the league. I can see why they're top of the league. Looked comfortable all their games. M7, I think they've done well. But they're a team that I'm watching, I think they lapse in concentration in some places. I think they're a very good team, but defensively, need to see something that would make me think, yeah, you can't get at them. But 26ers, they're 3rd. Did they win a pressure point? I think they did, maybe. And NDL 4th on 6 points. You got SDS, Wembley Rangers, Vision, MVPs, Yanited, Clutch, Rukkas, Deportrio. I haven't done this before. I should do it now. I'm gonna save that for another video. Next video, I'm gonna do my predictions for this season, and we're gonna predict who's gonna get in the top 4 and who is not. Find out in the next video. If you like this video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate everyone dropping your comments. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the subs as well. We've got the channel growing this last month or so. It's been good so far, man. Been good. I think I've grown 100% in the last month, and that's probably since I've been dropping. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for locking in. Peace. See you in the next video.